We're talking about if you're going to invest in something, let's not just crypto, right? Let's say I'm going to invest in my education. You're going to do your homework. You're going to figure out where to go. You're going to figure out what scores you need. There's a lot that goes into this, right? You're not just going to go, I think I'm just going to go back to school and throw darts at the wall and figure out what I'm going to study and what my discipline will be. If my thyroid doctor and surgeons had said that, I probably wouldn't have survived the surgery. The other point of it is I would be scared. So, some things aren't left on chance. So you don't just willy-nilly jump into them. I did with crypto, except I didn't. I say I jumped in, and I did, but I jumped in with a big group of supporters and 20 years of traditional financing investing. And this is with the man who is very risk averse. It's the nicest way I can say it. And I am not risk averse at all. I'm good. We're not playing with the house payment. That's what this is about. The limit. There's a reason highways have speed limits. Because some of us need not just to not buy the sports car or the motorcycle or the whatever. Some of us also need hey, you don't know, but this road gets crazy slick when it's wet. So you need to tone it down and bring it in. Because you can have a squall show up at any moment and you can be going a little too fast and wind up in the ditch or in the mud based on where you live or off a cliff. This is the same way with parenting. It's the same way with investing. If you're going to go into parenting, you have a general idea of how to keep a kid alive. Most of us do. We don't just wing it. Although some of us do. I'm the youngest, so I had the luxury of all of the guidance of the people ahead of me. And I have the most amazing parents in the world. So I've never been on my own. I have all of the guidance and all of the investment and all of the foresight that they have given to me. Some of it I take, some of it I leave. In either case, I apply these principles and these disciplines to all of the things that I do, whether it's investing, buying a car, buying a home, having children. I know through the beautiful reality of relationship with great people who have invested in my life and invested in my husband's life and invested in our marriage and our lives together. I have taken their wisdom and have applied it. I've taken their knowledge and applied it, which is wisdom. So for me, taking that my wonderful sister and her husband decided that's not for you. Oh, that's the greatest phrase in parenting. I had a little tiny and she decided that she wanted my book or she wanted my papers or she wanted my ice cream. And Mama would say, that's not for you. And I would hand her something, this is for you. So there was a boundary. This is not for you. This is for you. You can have all you want of this because it's yours. You can't have any of this because it's not yours. We would also call that a discipline because there's something that is off limits for whatever reason may be. You don't know how to climb down the stairs safely by yourself. You may not go headfirst down them. You do not know how to climb up the stairs without falling head over heels, so you have to stay away from the stairs while you're still tiny. Once you have mastered the stairs, are they off limits for you? No, not at all. Once you're older enough to understand that if you don't put your knees down when you go down, you can hurt yourself. Once you know these things, some of that comes from time and experience. Others of it comes from Nana deciding that that baby needs to know how to go down those stairs. Within a day, that baby went down those stairs. She would straighten her legs and go all the way down and giggle all the way down. No rug burns, no injury. My new motherness was like, oh my gosh, Mom, Nana Bear, she's gonna be injured. Nana Bear. She wasn't, Nana knew what she was doing. And so the parameters that we put in place as parents, we can apply in some form or fashion to our investing, whether it's traditional finance or it's decentralized finance, and my dog is trying to get in under the door. If we recognize that this discipline is good for us, when the market looks like it looks right now, and it looks really bad, I mean, like, it looks really bad. It looks like that movie Red Rum. I can't remember the name of it. It's really bad. Looks like a Halloween movie, but it's not. I don't care what it looks like if I have my plan. It doesn't matter what the neighbor kids do or don't do. It doesn't matter what things are happening or not happening in the world. I have my path. I know the goal I have for my kids. I know how I want them to behave when we go to someone else's house. So I put those rules in place at my house. I start when they're tiny with, no, that's not, try again. Say that again because that was rude. Or, that's not for you. There are times that Mom's just going to have to say, sorry, too bad. These are all things, like, I don't take the mortgage money, I don't take the rent money, I don't take the grocery money and say, just going to go put it on a horse that I have no idea about. I did that once, but it wasn't my rent money, it was dinner money. That was a bad idea. I was also 20, so. The discipline is what you do for yourself to get to an end goal. If a surgeon never puts the hours in the lab, if they never put the hours in making the the computing, getting the formulas down on that split second, or a pilot like the guy who landed in the Hudson, if he doesn't have that time in the simulator, if he doesn't know what his bird can do, and if he doesn't have situational awareness, when the poop hits the fan, he's going to panic. And then all those lives. When you're disciplined and you have a plan, you're good. You got it. So someone asked if I was panicking or worried about it, and I said, nope. I have my plan. I buy this, I don't buy that, and I make sure I stick to my plan. If I need to reevaluate, I reevaluate. I readjust, just like any wise person would do. I look at the road. If it's icy, I don't drive. I look at the road. If I'm going a little fast and it's starting to get wet, I slow down. It sounds so simple, but it's true. When you have a discipline, when you have a plan, when you know where you're headed, you're not going to be dissuaded, and you're not going to be worried about the kid at the restaurant throwing a fit, because you look at your kids and you say, now you know what Mama says. That's not for you, because that's not yours. So that we don't have to have that. Who knows what could be the catalyst? Maybe someone is sick, maybe they're traveling, maybe they're moving and their lives have been disrupted, and the child is beyond because they should have stopped 4 hours ago and gotten a hotel, but they had to make time, and they had to get down the road, and they missed a nap, or someone was recovering from an illness, or so-and-so is in the hospital dying, and so there's chaos. And it could be caused by the parents, it could be caused by outside sources. Who knows what may be happening with that child? It affects us, though, and it affects the others around us. And so I chose to parent on purpose. And a lot of times that meant leaving early, stopping earlier, taking longer to get someplace, whatever the case may be. The same thing I do with my children and my life with my husband, where we choose We don't be reactionary to our life. We're proactive and we're actively involved in parenting on purpose. We've done the same thing with our investing. We invest on purpose. So I've chosen to take all of those same disciplines and apply those to crypto and DeFi. Because I don't take frivolous, important, needed, necessary money and use it. And then I'm not going to leverage it, and then I'm not going to get out there, and then I'm not going to overextend, and then I'm not going to be stuck with, oh no, now I have nothing. No, the market is down. I have what I have. It's not worth as much as it was, but the value and the volume of what I'm buying is still going up because I've invested differently. I may rearrange how I invest. I may also take $10 extra that I've saved, or may have a yard sale, or get plasma. Can I still do that as long as I am? Anyway, take that money and I buy in now because it's like everything is on a 90% sale. I can't pass up a sale. No matter how well disciplined I am. When I can get $5,000 worth of clothes for $350, girl, you know I'm shopping. Because Mama Bear is good with her money. I may have $50 in the bank for clothes. I may not spend it all this month, so next month I have $100 in the bank for clothes. When that sale comes up and it's 95% off, guess who's going shopping? Me. You too can be a smart investor. Be disciplined. Keep your focus. Don't get off your path. And don't worry about what anyone else is saying. I know you know what I'm saying. When other people are freaking out and other people are worried about it, they took their grocery money, now they can't eat for a month. Don't be that girl. You be disciplined. Keep your focus. Don't get sidetracked. Yes, there's lots of sparkly things in crypto. Yes, there's lots of sparkly things in DeFi. And we haven't even really gotten into any of it yet. Don't lose your path. Write it down. Keep your focus. Stay on your track. We're going to make it. Let's go. Mama Bear cares for crypto. More than that, Mama Bear cares for you. I'm so honored. I'm so privileged. I'm so blessed. You guys have blown my little baby channel up. And I love it. If you need mentors and you need people and you need good insight and you have questions, jump in a Discord. Go to the page of whatever you're looking at and there's this little monster looking thing guy. He looks like a little M. It's a Discord. Go into the Discord channel, join it, get in there and ask every question. Tell them you're a newbie and you have 15 million questions and tell them please be nice. There's a million of them. They're so great. If you're not in a bocce, get in there. Everybody in there will treat you like family, like you were born to them. If you're not in Time or Olympus or Avalanche, those are all the big ones. I need to pick on little ones. Polar Bear Club. If you're not in the DeFi Gladiators, oh, those NFTs are beautiful. So in Time Wizards, if you're not in these Discords, get in them. And start asking questions because they want you there because this is exciting. Don't get shiny, sparkly. Stay on track. Ask all your questions. Glean all the information. Then, if you need extra information, ask 3 or 4 people is this a good idea? What do you think about this? Everybody's going to have an opinion. Just like having kids or buying a car, everybody has an opinion. Take what they say, think it over, and then do what you want. Do what's best for you. Only spend and only invest what is your frivolous money, not your living money, not your house, not your food, not your car, not you absolutely have to have money. If you have $10 on the side, that's what I love about crypto. Put that $10 in. You can do it. 5, go for it. You got this. This is get in, ask the questions, research. That's what DYOR is. Do your own research. Sometimes it's just asking the same question 45 ways. Because then you have a good understanding about all aspects and all avenues and all variations of the same question. You're going to get 15,000 answers from the same question because everybody has an opinion. We got this. Let's go. Mama Bear cares for crypto? I do. Ribbit.